I missed you guys. Okay, better. Better. Yes, Adriana, I know, darling. I know. You know what I love about Adriana? Keeps me in my place, man. She's always been so good at like making sure I keep on the straight and narrow. I love that about you. 10 years this year. You got 10 years. We got 10 years together this year. Pretty impressive, huh? Aside from, I think, Mike Wagner, who many of you don't know, Ron and Eva, it's incredible any of you guys could tolerate me for that long, for real. I don't know, I kind of get in you like I don't know, an infection or something. What do you think, Isaac? You ready?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Is this your year?
Yes.
This guy is on. I mean, Mark, get up here, Marcus. You're running it today. All right, I'm going to sit down. Everybody rested?
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Everybody's ready?
Yes.
I do respect and appreciate everyone being here today. I do think it's really, really important that we start as strong as we want to finish. Right? There's something about the message you send to yourself. You all saw my message to you today, right? There's something about showing up. When you made a decision, I'm sure, a while back to be like, okay, Monday, right? Like, you know, the holiday fell in the middle of the last week, middle of last week. I had some time off over the weekend. I hope you guys all had some quality time to rest, recover, family, whatever. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you just kept working through. Either way, Monday's kind of like, there's a great book I read. It's called When, right? And it's how we orient towards schedule or certain dates, right? Like New Year resolutions. Well, why not make a resolution on December 23rd? I mean, why the new year? Right? We orient to time periods and dates. So this is the first Monday of our calendar year, right? It marks the beginning of this part of our journey together in 2026. And so I really want to give all of you who chose to show up here today, and on Zoom, I see you too, Zoom, a lot of credit for just showing up. And I think that's the key this year. You know, I like to come up with a term or a phrase for my year. Maybe you guys saw a little bit of a video I shot. Last year, my word was patience. It actually had been a word that I had to carry over from a prior year to, like I was working on it for more than a year. You know what I'm talking about? And last year, my patience was really tested in ways where I had no choice but to become more patient and grow. See, that's what life does, is it gives you the lessons you need until you figure your shit out. Right? I had to develop a level of patience. And so this year, I have a different word, and it's alignment. Alignment. Now, I'm not suggesting that should be your word, but I'm going to talk a little bit about it today because I think what's really critical, and by the way, of course, you'll get a nice email tomorrow with my link to a YouTube video talking all about this, right? But really being aligned, because here's what happens if you're not aligned. You all with me?
Yes.
Everybody's present? Not thinking about anything else, not in your computer, not doing anything other than being fully present, is presence really matters. Presence really matters. A while back we had this be here now. Who was around when we had be here now, right? Remember that? And that was really about presence. Not presence, presence with a C-E, right? About presence. So we're going to talk about alignment. Because I know some of you fell out of alignment last year. Am I right?
Sure. Yes.
Some of you fell out of alignment last year. Right? You said a thing, but then didn't do the thing. That is not alignment. That is compromising yourself. Compromising your goals, compromising your integrity. That is not a good long-term sustainable plan. You could fall short a few times, you could fall out of alignment a few times, but if you do it regularly, you're just full of shit. And it's real easy to let the external factors influence you, isn't it? Who knows what I'm talking about? Letting external factors influence me. That is not alignment. That is not alignment. And so my hope for each of you,
Sorry, I would have gotten
not quick enough. No, thank you for that. Actually, it goes here. Alex, come do me a favor.
Yeah.
Would you mind just getting this back up here? It slipped out of the thing. I'm not sure Mike will be able to. Alex will got it. Thank you, bro.
This is the right way.
Yeah, Alex will make it happen.
We're hooked.
So maybe that was a sign,
That wasn't an alignment.
The phone fell out of line.
right? Maybe that was a sign. It really happened when I said too many of us were out of alignment. So I want you to think about, ready? We're going to talk here a minute, and everybody needs to be fully present here for this conversation. Who had the year they wanted to have in 2025? Let me see. Okay. Only a handful of you. Keep your hand all the way up. I had the year I wanted in 2025. Okay. So that means this has to be the year. Who wants to be with me next year saying, I didn't have a great year? I did not have the year. So this is a whole, you got a 365-page book, right? We're on page 5. How did the start of your book go so far?
Great.
Okay. And every day you get to write a page of your book. Every day I want you to think about, what is the story that I want to tell in the next 360 pages? This isn't a leap year, is it? Okay, 360 pages. What's the story that I want to tell? Here's what I know. If you don't change something about you, you're going to have the same, if not worse, year than you had last year. If you don't change something about you. Now, I am not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to make anybody wrong. We're human beings. It's complicated. But you get a new book. You get to write a new story. Anybody want to stay stuck in the story they wrote last year? Anybody want to burn that fucking book?
Yeah.
If you don't change something about you. So I want you to just think about real quick, what is it that you are going to focus on changing this year? Now, here's how you know what it is. The thing that is causing you the most internal pain, the most internal suffering, the thing that you know is in your way, that you see every time you look in the mirror, that's the thing. The only time we change, who's heard me say this before, right? Because change is hard. Anybody like change? I asked a question, hands up. I like change. Put your hand up. Okay. Yeah, good. See, the reason you like change is because you're an aspirational person. Staying stuck is the same thing as moving backwards. Sorry, for those of you that don't like change, you're also full of shit. You changed a lot in the last year, Stephanie, so don't tell me you don't like change. You grew a lot. You may think you don't like change, but that's actually just a bullshit story. You changed a lot. In the 3.5 years that I've known you, you're not the same version of you. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
Okay, who likes change? Yeah. Okay, because staying stuck, I mean, you're not a fucking tree, right? Like, you get to grow, you get to change, you get to move, you get to do different things, because what you were doing before you came here, I don't like change, is floundering.
Change is scary. I think that's
Okay, there you go. Now we're talking about the truth. Change is scary. Anybody else? I'm scared to change. Put your hand up. Okay, why is it scary?
There are uncomfortable parts along the way.
Okay, what's uncomfortable? Jack said the unknown. Anybody confronting like the unknown?
The unknown.
Like, oh man, what's it gonna be on the other side? What's that?
Every day is unknown.
Is that true?
Yes.
Really?
Life is an
Wasn't your day yesterday a lot like the day before?
No,
That can't be a true statement, Gwen.
she got engaged, so it's.
What? Wait a minute, I asked the wrong person. What? Woo! Oh, Gwen, come here. I got to give you a hug. Gwen, come here. I got to give you a hug. That is so sweet. I'm so happy for you. Wonderful.
Show it off
That's
before
so
New Year's
wonderful.
and you weren't here.
I
You
wasn't?
left
Oh my
early.
gosh, that is so fabulous for you, Gwen. Oh my God, that's wonderful. That is so wonderful, Gwen. Okay, I'm not talking with you right now. So, what were we talking about? Change, right? So, here's what I think. Most of our days are a lot like the day before. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay, and we have repeat. Life is more or less on repeat. Okay, so what's so unknown? You're doing the same shit every day. What is so unknown? Jack, you said unknown.
Well, change is unknown when you do something and then you do something new.
What you don't know, and here's what you're trying to say, is whether it'll work. That's what you don't know. Is if I make this change, if I modify this behavior, if I break this habit, will it work? Will I get the result I'm looking for? Because it's way easier to keep doing the same thing. You guys may have heard, right? The devil I know, safer than the devil I don't. That's what you're talking about. The unknown part is if I get on the phone and I make all these calls, will I get the result I'm looking for, or will I waste my time? Will I get rejected, or will I get results?
You get results either way.
So that's the best way to look at it.
Because regardless of the fact you're growing and getting better, so even
Tanisha.
if it does,
Who is
your
it?
emotion, so even if it doesn't work out immediately in your favor, the compounding effect over
Next
time will
2,000.
give you.
Ah, I got.
Well, if you don't like
Makes
the
you
way
feel
you
like-
are now, then change can be invigorating.
Sorry. Say it again, Marcus. Sorry, I got distracted by this noise over here.
So I said, like, again, to whatever unknown, regardless of the fact that you're getting a result. It might not be the result you want immediately, but you still made the choice to get better and change.
So let's think about that for a minute. Let's think about that for a minute. Jack says unknown is scary. I'm saying not knowing if you'll get the result you want is the scary part. You're saying that even if I don't get the result that I want, I still get a result that can be beneficial. Okay? So let's get back to what's part of scary. I'm still trying to get dialed in on what's the scary part. Come on.
Scary part.
That's what I said. We already went through that. Let's not repeat the same thing. What's scary is I don't know if I'll get the result I want. Right? I might have to do something and put myself in a situation where, hey, I might feel uncomfortable. I did hear that word get spoken here, uncomfortable. Right? So are we talking about just discomfort being scary?
I think it's the rejection or the fear.
Rejection? What are you afraid of? Again, I want to know what is it you're afraid of.
Oh, I was just
Because we're going to deal with fear today so that none of you guys keeps doing the same shit that you did last year. I want to make sure that I do every single thing I can to make sure that you don't get stuck in the same shit. Whatever story you have about, I don't like change, change is scary, blah, blah, blah. Cool. And? I mean, what? Okay. Here's the thing. None of you all came here to stay the same. Everybody came here to change their life. Right? Who said changing your life is going to be comfortable? Right? See, I think the problem is, and I'm not suggesting, Stephanie, you're here a few years now. Congratulations on your success. Best year ever in 2025. So proud of you. Right? Adriana, we already talked about here a decade. Many of you had your best years ever, and some of you are still very new to this. And so you're like, oh my gosh, is this for me? Can I make this happen? I need to do things I've never done before. And that part can be very uncomfortable. And so what is it that we're most scared of happening? is someone rejecting us? Put your hand up if rejection is the number one fear that you have that's keeping you stuck or preventing you from doing what you need to do. Go ahead, put your hand up. Rejection. Okay, for 2 of you, rejection. Let's list them out. So we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna tackle the hard shit. Rejection. Okay. Rejection. What else?
I know for me, for a long time, I struggled with like believing that I'm worth it, or I have like a glass ceiling.
Okay.
I struggle with
So the fear though, because we're talking about fear. The fear is
I deserve it.
that the fear of not deserving it. Let's talk. Yeah, I don't think that's the fear. I think the fear is that I'll try and prove that I'm a loser. Right? Like the fear is that I'll try it and I'll fail. And then I'll prove to myself
You are a loser.
that I am a loser.
That makes sense.
Okay, so let's talk failure equals I'm right. Anybody? If you're being honest in this room, right? If I fail, that means I'll prove to myself that I'm right, that I really don't deserve success. Anybody struggling with worthiness? You all are. All of you are. You're just doing it right now. See, not raising your hand in a group where you're safe is you reinforcing to yourself, what if I put my hand up right now? See, you gotta, like, this has to be a different year for you. I don't care if I have to be the most intense asshole you have ever met in your life. You can run away from me if you have to. Go. You will not like me this year. You will not like me. But you will have your best year. If I have anything to say about it.
Why do you think we won't like you?
Huh?
Why do you think we won't like you?
Because I'm going to tell you the truth, and most of you are afraid of the truth. Most of you are afraid to hear the truth.
You always tell us the truth.
Okay. Well, good. Then maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work out. But that doesn't mean, however, that you're going to get off easy. Nobody. By the way, I'm holding myself to the standard as well. I have some areas of growth that I want to move to that are a whole nother level for me too. Right? I'm going to ask for the same level of pushback and accountability that I'm going to give to you. Is that fair?
Absolutely.
You guys with me on this?
Yes.
I mean, the business keeps growing every single year. We have never had a down year. Right? Last year we had the best year we've ever had. Okay? No surprise there. And I'm not looking for your applause or accolades. What I'm saying is it doesn't fucking matter. That year's over. And there's a lot of areas where we can grow and improve and things we need to do differently. I need to do differently. Ron most definitely fucking needs to do differently. Sorry, Ron, just fucking with you in the corner back there. Right? Evan needs to do differently. Alex needs to do differently. Because if we don't behave differently, guess what we're going to have? The same fucking year. We have the same year. Not a new year. It's the same year.
Adam,
Yes.
failure for me would be not changing.
So that would be the failure,
That's my failure.
is not changing.
Not changing.
Yeah, how painful is that? Sorry, Lori, I'm not trying to accelerate your pain here. I'm glad you brought it up. See, the only time we change, guys, the only time we change. I heard change is scary. Change is the unknown. Change could mean, fuck, I have to do shit I never did, which I might not do well, which means I'll prove to myself that I'm a loser. The only time we change is when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. What pain are you in right now? I want you to write down on your book right now the pain you're in right now. What is the pain you're in right now? I promise we'll go to the uplifting side of this meeting shortly. But we got to deal with the hard part right out of the gate. There's going to be 5 core pillars that we're going to talk about a lot this year. Okay? 5 core things we're going to talk a lot about this year. Mindset, schedule, lead gen, lead follow-up, and lead conversion. These are going to be the pillars of what we talk a lot about this year. Okay, simple. Simple. Right now we're here. See, if you don't get this right, none of whatever else we talk about will matter to you. If you don't get this right, last year your year wasn't the year you wanted because this was fucked. Your head wasn't right. If it's not going to be different this year, you're going to have the same fucking year. So let's get back to it. What is the pain? What's the pain you're experiencing? Anybody write it down? Anybody want to share it? Go ahead.
Disorganized.
Okay, so the pain of disorganization. Can anyone relate? Okay, what does the pain of disorganization feel like, Isaac?
You feel like you're guessing sometimes.
Okay.
For me, I have some of a schedule.
Okay.
It's not the full thing, and it leads to me getting distracted,
Mm-hmm.
my room getting messy.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't feel good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the pain of distraction, disorientation, not progressing is that pain. I'm not progressing. That's what that pain feels like. Anyone? I'm not progressing? Nobody else raises a hand? Everybody else feels like they're exactly where they're supposed to be? I mean, staying stuck sucks. Sucks. Because guess what happens? Life is still moving. You are not. And if you allow disorganization to be in the way, man, shit keeps happening. Guess what happens? You're a year older and in the same fucking place. Hey, anybody else? The pain.
Not having the freedom I want.
Okay. Anybody else in the pain of I don't have the freedom I want? What kind of freedom are we talking about?
Financial. Do whatever I want.
Who in this room right now does not have the financial freedom that they want? Okay.
That's an easy hand up in the air.
Yeah, right. Is it painful to not be able to do whatever you want whenever you want? How about going to a restaurant and can't order whatever you want on the menu? How about like, oh man, I hope that like the bill, like how are we going to, you go out to drinks or dinner with friends, you're like, oh, how are we going to do the bill? How's that going to go? Like, are we going to split it? I can't pick up their stuff. Anybody ever play credit card roulette? Nobody?
Every time I take Mike out.
Okay. Who is excited about credit card roulette? Like, if the bill lands on me, I'm cool paying it. Let me see. Okay. If you're not in that place, that's what we need to fix. This year, I want to get to a point where you could play credit card roulette with all your friends and you're cool if you get the bill. What do you think about that? Because that means you got extra discretionary fuck you money. Where it doesn't matter. Anybody like to have that this year?
Yes.
Cool. Then you better change the thing that is in your damn way. We already heard, I'm afraid to fail, or I'm disorganized. What else? What is the habit or behavior that you're going to change this year? Pick one. Write it down right now. Pick the one thing that you're going to change or do differently this calendar year. What is that one thing? And I bet you know what it is. Now, you could list something personally and you could list something professionally. Okay? I'm betting it's something in one of these categories. I'm betting it's something here in one of these categories. Right? My mindset is fucked. I'm not clear. I'm not using my mind or my emotions to guide and direct myself properly and effectively. I'm allowing external factors to get in my way. I've got stories, I've got justifications or reasons. Anybody? On mindset. This is what I'm going to change this year, my mindset. How about this one? My schedule is nowhere near what it needs to be to create the productivity I need in my life. Right? My schedule is just jacked. Okay. How about this? I'm not generating enough business. I don't have enough leads in my pipeline. How about this? I generate leads, but my follow-up is terrible. I have no methods or mechanisms for staying in touch, following up, following back. How about this one? My skill is weak. My lead conversion is weak. Right? Conversion is about skill. Right? So this is about skill. This is about activity. This is about structure. Okay? Mindset. This is your ability to use your brain effectively, to guide and direct your thoughts in a way. Hey, Leandro, do me a favor, or any of you strong gentlemen, grab the chairs out of my office for the ladies, if you don't mind. Thank you. Mindset is your ability. There's a few in my office. Mindset is the ability for you to guide yourself properly and effectively using your thinking. Now, the key with your mindset, the key with your schedule, and the key to being a great lead generator and follow-up person is all about that disciplined consistency. It's saying, this is who I am, this is what I'm about, and I'm not going to let anything get in my way. Anybody on that plan this year? Good. Good. Because here's the upside, ready? Here's the benefit. Change, I've heard words scary, hard, painful, and you know what else it is? Worth it. It's worth it. Anybody here ever knew they needed to change and decided to do what was required and then got the result and you were like, fuck yes, that was fucking awesome. Holy cow. Over here, it felt like so much more than it was. And the reason we don't change, the reason we're not willing to do the work is too big. Write this down, please. Too big, too small, not fun. See, I can't do this. It's too big for me. Anybody in that place? It's too big, right? Like getting over this hump of whatever level you're at. By the way, this is true for all of you. So let me just back up. Everyone, I'm speaking to all of you now. All of you want to get to another level?
Yes.
The level, right, you were here last year, whatever that level was, whether you were happy with it or not, it doesn't fucking matter. That was your level that you hit last year, okay? This year you want to get to another level, yes? Yes. Okay, great. You're going to have to do different things. You can't rely on just, like, momentum won't be enough. You're going to have to behave differently. And right now, you're asking yourself, okay, is this new behavior? Because behavior is all it is. What you do is what matters. I'm not doing it or didn't do it, let's say it that way, in 2025 because it's too big. It's like too much for me. Like, do I really deserve it? Am I worthy of it? It's bigger than me. Anyone in that camp? Write down the one that is your camp. Maybe it's all of these. All right, how about this? Too small, right? Like, that social media post doesn't really matter, right? Like, it's no big deal. I don't need to post this today. Like, there's always tomorrow. Right? Anybody in that camp? Okay. Right, that's just an example. I'm giving you examples, right? And then it's not fun. Like, who the hell wants to have 2 hours of telephone prospecting to expired listings when they're going to reject you? Right? That's definitely not fun. Okay. Anybody in the not fun, I don't like this camp? Okay. Well, guess what? It's only too big if you allow it to be something that you think you don't deserve. if you talk yourself out of your own capacity and capability, if you allow other things to get in the way. It's only too small if you don't believe that everything counts. Everything counts, right? If you want to be healthy and fit, chocolate cake is not a good plan, okay? And you might have that chocolate cake today, but guess what? That just means that you're willing to allow that into your life. Now, I'm not suggesting anybody here needs to go fully like, no chocolate cake ever, okay? That might be too hard or too painful for some of you. Everything counts. You have a 360-page book remaining. You've already written today's 5, so 361. Okay, you're on day 5, page 5 of your book. My advice is to write that book 1 page at a time and make that page the masterpiece that it is supposed to be. Because guess what happens? In that book, if page 60 sucks, the book fucking sucks. Right? You don't get the luxury, any of you. Again, like I said, you might not like me this year because I'm going to say things to you that you might not want to hear, even though they're not untrue. None of you here has the luxury of having a sucky day or a sucky page of your book. Because if 1 page sucks, your book sucks. Y'all with me on this?
Yes.
You take your foot off the gas one day, you might as well have not even gotten out of bed at the beginning of your book. Now, short of the things that you can't control, right? So you get sick, I get it. Now, you might be able to control your environment or the things you're putting in your body or how you take care of yourself or whether you get enough rest. I mean, I'm not here to judge. It happens to all of us, okay? None of us are machines. But sick doesn't just happen by accident. This year has to be the year. This year has to finally be the year where you look yourself in the eye and you say, I'm going to do exactly what I said I was going to do every single fucking day. Every day. 1 year could change your life. 1 year could change the entire direction of your life. Is your life pointed in the right direction right now?
Yes.
If the answer is anything other than hell yes, you got 361 days to get it on fucking track.
Sorry.
Let's talk about leads this year. Is everybody clear that this is a sales job?
Yes. Yes.
You signed up for a sales job. Is everyone else also clear that you don't have a store where people come to you? Right? Like you don't get to do, like you're not a car salesperson where people come to you. Okay? And you have to fucking sit in that desk and wait for people. Like I'm buying some furniture right now. I went to the furniture store and man, they're fucking hawks. You walk in there, just wanted to measure some shit. I have my hat down, my glasses on. I'm like, don't fucking bother me right now. I'm gonna walk in here and none of y'all are gonna talk to me, okay? And man, they are fucking good. That this dude says to me yesterday, he's like, hey, how are you? I was like, I'm fine. He's like I'm clearly not interested. My glasses fucking on inside, okay? He's like, hey, you're here to see? No. So I'm sorry, I thought I heard you say someone's name. I'm like, dude, fuck you. I didn't say anyone's damn name. But he was good, got me out of my... Look, we all have choices in life. You chose this. I couldn't imagine sitting in a fucking showroom waiting for people to come and see me. It should drive me crazy staying in the same damn place day after day, looking at the same damn shit every damn day. Right? To me, that would be awful. okay? As a salesperson, right? Retail. Y'all did not pick that. You all picked a sales business, make sure we're all clear, a sales career where you have to go get it. Does everyone understand what I just said? You have to go pursue the business. If you don't go pursue the business, guess what? You will have no business. Some of y'all are still confused about that. And please don't hide behind your fucking social media anymore. Sorry, that shit ain't gonna work. You might get a deal here or a deal there, and if that's the kind of business you want to have, great, you'll have the same fucking year in 2026. Congratulations. Now, I didn't say you're not going to use marketing. What I said is you are an outbound sales professional. Repeat after me. I am an outbound sales professional. That means I have to go get it. Say it out loud. I have to go get it. How about this one? I will go get it.
I will go get it.
You better fucking go get it.
I must go get it. I must. I need.
Yeah. Whatever words you want to use, you better fucking go get it. It is not going to show up on your doorstep. Anybody figure that out yet?
Yes.
Oh shit. I thought I was going to get a license and all my friends were going to come and use me. Sorry, wrong. Oh, you mean if I don't dance enough on if I dance enough on social media, my phone's going to blow up? Fuck. Listen, great. Dance all over social media if you want to. Okay? I'm a big fan. You know I use the platform. Okay? I'm not telling you how you should do your social media. But if you're not also going and getting it, you're just fooling yourself. You think you're doing something when you're not doing anything. Like I said, you might not like me this year. Because I'm going to tell you the absolute truth of what you need to hear every single day. I don't care if you like me or not. Now, I also care very much. Because I care very deeply about you. But I'm okay telling you the truth. And if you don't like it, or if you choose to, I can't come back for these Mondays. We'll see who's here next Monday. For real. We'll see who shows up for the group coaching sessions that I offer where I hit you hard to make sure that you're no longer doing the same dumb shit. There's a few people here who had the years that they wanted to have, and all of them will tell you that they did exactly what we told them to do. Is that true, people?
Absolutely.
You do exactly what we tell you to do, you're going to have a great year. If you try to do anything else, you won't. So let's talk about leads. I am in the direct outbound sales business. Say it again.
I am in the direct outbound sales business.
I will go get it.
I will go get it.
Okay. Your sphere ain't coming to you. You have to go get it. You have to go get it. So make sure you start with a good sphere activation plan that is both a combination of voice to voice and face to face. Okay, so let's start here. Now some of you'll tell me, well, I don't have a sphere, or my sphere doesn't trust me yet, or I'm new here, or whatever. Okay? And I will say, and? So? Fucking figure it out. Right? The people you know, do you have a face-to-face plan for the people you know this year? Write this down. You're going to, if you don't already have a business plan that you are already acting on, we're going to talk about it right now. Because I want to make sure none of you get to this point next year having done the same damn shit that you did this year. Do you have a face-to-face plan for your sphere? Regla and I talked about in her session, she's doing the thing that works best for her, which is, let me add this to voice, which is voice to voice and face to face with her sphere. Pop bys, swinging by people in her database, saying, hey, I'm going to be in your area. Let me visit with you. Let me talk to you. Let me see how you're doing. That is an absolute must requirement for you to succeed in 2026. You have got to have voice-to-voice and face-to-face activities with the people that are already in your database. You must. There's a must, Laura. You said I must. There's a must. You must do it. Now, that may feel like a lot to bite off, because that feels like, oh my gosh, there's so many people, blah, blah, blah. Okay, keep coming around. We're going to be talking about it as the year goes on. We've talked about, I think I got a slide here, not a slide, but you know what I'm talking about. We did at the end of last year, where is that thing? That's this one, right? Where we talked about, these are your spheres. Do you have a V to V, F to F plan for your ambassadors? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? You got to make sure that you're maximizing your referrals. How many people do you have in your ambassador list right now? You all should know this like it's the first number out of your head. How many people do you have inside of your ambassador list, Adriana? 20 people. You should know this number like it's the back of your hand, because this is going to be one referral a year. You can count the number of deals you have coming to you already this year if you've built an ambassador plan. I know we've been talking about this a long time. Ambassadors are your inner circle. Does everyone here have an inner circle of people in their world? Put your hand up if you do. Okay, good. Do they all know that they're your inner circle? That they are your ambassadors and that you're counting on them for at least one referral this year? Yes, if they know that. If they don't know it, they need to fucking know it. Now some of you would say, wait a minute. Wait, Adam. Wait. I might, if I lean in strong like that, I might get rejected. Right? If I call people and I say, hey, listen, I'm really committed to growing my business this year. I work by referral and word of mouth. You're clearly my inner circle. You're clearly my ambassador. And because I'm working by referral, I'm counting on you for one referral this year. Can I count on you for that? Is everybody comfortable with the words that just came out of my mouth? Because if you can't talk to people like that, you are not in the right business. This is a direct sales business. You have to ask for it. Some of y'all are so damn afraid to just fucking ask for it. You're not saying, let me sell a house to someone who doesn't need a house. You're not saying, let me hustle somebody into something that they don't want or need. What you're saying is that my business is by referral and word of mouth. And for the people who might need to buy, sell, or rent this year, you probably will know at least one person who needs to do that all year. And I'm here. Adriana, by the way, that means 20 deals for you. I said to you, you might not like me this year. See, I'm holding you all to standards that are higher than you even hold yourselves to. That's what's going to happen. There's no bullshit this year. There's no like, I'm not having the year I want. I don't want to hear any crying or whining this year. Aren't you all done with that? Like, who the fuck is ready to be done with their crying and whining? Put your hand up if you're ready to be done with your own whining, with your own crying, with your own bullshit. Isn't it enough already? Like, haven't you had enough of your own shit? Cool. How about this? If you don't have an inner circle, clearly you have acquaintances, community, right? And the people you've gotten rid of. Are you reaching out? It's a new year. It's like the easiest thing to do. Ready? Here's how it goes. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Like, your phone should be the most active thing you're on all week long and not fucking dancing TikToks. Direct outbound phone calls. This is the easiest freaking phone call you'll ever make in your life. Make them. Make the damn phone calls. I don't care if it's to 10 people or 100 people or 1,000 people. All week long, the only thing you should be doing is on that damn phone of yours. Happy New Year. How you doing? What you got planned this year? Oh, me too. I got this going on. I got that going on. Hey, by the way, of course, I work by referral and word of mouth. If you haven't already gone through my SOI call script, you're missing it. That script is money in the bank. You will get business and referrals if you do it exactly as I've written it. Because I'm your go-to, right? We already talked about that. Right? Do you have a go-to realtor that you refer business to? If it's not me, I want it to be me. If it's somebody else, right? You all know the script? Everybody knows the script? I've only done it with you a million times, right? Well, because I'm your go-to for referrals, man, I'm committed to helping. How many families this year are you committed to helping? 24. How many families you committed to helping? This should be the number that comes right off your mouth right now. Tell me your number.
35.
Okay, not enough of you have a number. I mean, you can't hit a target if you don't have one. It's fucking January 5th. This fucking thing needed to be identified a month ago. How many are you going to help this year? Say it out loud. Okay, so tell your sphere, I'm committed to helping X number of families, customers, people this year. And because I know you trust me, because I know you believe in me, because you know I'm going to take great care of them, because it's your personal referral, someone I truly care about, I can't wait to get that. Just one. Just looking for one referral this year. Is that something that you think you can do for me? Now, if they're your ambassadors, if they're your acquaintances, guess what they're going to say? Yes. Of course I will. Of course. And if they don't, guess where they go? In the fucking delete group. And move on. Keep going. Put your foot on the damn accelerator. I want to see that paper flying this year. You know what I'm saying? I want to see stacks of cash this year. Isn't that what you want?
Absolutely.
Right? Don't you want to have that year where you're no longer doing the same dumb shit over and over again? You're feeling like you're going somewhere, but you're not going anywhere. Or maybe you're kind of there. This is the year. Now, how about adding people to your sphere? Do you have a plan for how you're going to add more people?
Yes.
Is it on your schedule right now that you could show it to me?
Yes.
It better be. How are you going to do it?
Circle prospecting in my phone.
Okay, right? Has a clear, knows exactly how he's going to meet people that he doesn't already know. He's going to draw a big fucking circle around the geographic farm, and he's going to do what? Call on the phone people he doesn't know. Jillian, I heard you say yes. How are you going to add people?
I've been doing my door knocking with my flyers for my parents' neighborhood in Hidden Valley.
Okay, so door knocking, right? Knocking on doors. I'm going and getting it. Who else is going to add more people this year? Tell me how.
I'm joining a next door group.
Okay, so joining a group, getting part of a networking group or a next door group. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it's a group where you'll meet more people you don't know. Cool. Anybody else? What are you going to do?
I'm part of an LA Fitness training group.
Okay, good. So a community aspect that he's already part of where he's going to become an even deeper member inside of that group. Add people to his sphere that he doesn't currently have deep enough relationships with. So you have to have a plan to add more people. Because what happens? People move away, people fall off, right? Their fucking cousin just got a real estate license and now they're going to work with that person. Cool. You need to add more people. And you have to have a clear plan for how you're going to do it. How about open houses? Who's got open houses on their schedule this year? Man, you want to talk about, let's go to a real quick conversation on lead generation. Okay, here's your funnel. Top of the funnel, okay? Circle dialing is top of the funnel. Okay, it takes a while, right? We don't know if we're going to get anything here. Top of the funnel. Who knows what the bottom of the funnel? By the way, this is lead conversion down here. You guys following me? Everybody's with me? Okay, I'm not too metaphorical here. You guys understand what we're doing? All right, so bottom of the funnel, this is where the paychecks drip out. Okay, what are the lead sources down here? Okay, open houses is money in the bank right here. That's bottom of the funnel stuff. Bottom of the funnel. Who's got open houses on their schedule this year? Holy cow, man. You got to have them on your schedule. Do you already have, I know our girl Tanya over here put the big ass calendar in our group chat. There's something called the big ass calendar, okay? And it allows you to map out 52 weeks. If it were me, I would have open houses already slotted in for 52 freaking weeks. Yeah.
I just wanted to say something about open houses. So I want to shout out Blossom. I have a listing in my farm. And I had some people that when they asked me if they could do an open house, and I said, well, I have this one available. They were like, oh, you don't have the other one that's $1 million? And they didn't want to do it. Blossom did back-to-back open houses. She had 2 buyers come in, put one under contract on a different house, and then the second one she's working with, we put in a contract on another listing. So I don't want to hear it. I don't give a crap if it's a $200,000 house. Right. Do it. You may not have luck that weekend, but if you are consistent, it's gonna happen. Yep. So it doesn't matter. Don't just choose, oh, I want to do the $1 million one. Guess what? If you don't have the skills to talk to that buyer, you ain't getting that one either.
That's right.
So work on your skills, because I asked her, I said, what, she's my mentee, but she was doing these, and I said, what are you doing? I said, tell me she says, no. I'm just talking to them, I'm reading the room, I'm being friendly, I'm being open, I'm not attacking them when they come in, like, are you pre-approved? And she's just talking to them normal. They walked away, they came back to ask more questions, and she just said, hey, let me help you. And she has 2 buyers that she's working with. Mind you, she's brand new. She hasn't even gone through pathway to production. Awesome. So that's just my 2 cents in about open house.
It's a good one. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes?
I'm going to piggyback on that. So I had a listing, a rather inexpensive listing, and Marcus did multiple open houses, condo, 55 plus, a year ago?
Right.
He just, from one person that came in after 4 empty open houses, he just took a listing in that community.
Right.
From an open house. And I think the list price was like $215,000 or something like that. He just kept going, and now he has a listing in there a year later. It works.
You stole my win, but you're on.
Sorry.
I love it, you're good.
So who's got 52 weeks of open houses planned? You know what I'm talking about? Like, you have to plan your success in advance. Otherwise, you're just, okay. Otherwise, you're just leaving it to chance, right? You're leaving it to chance, right? Just put that placeholder on your calendar that says, this is my bottom of the funnel money generating activity that I have booked in advance so that I can guarantee my success versus feelings. Cool. Now, Marcus talked about a direct outbound prospecting approach. If I were hungry and coachable, I would be right in the direct outbound prospecting of expireds. I mean, there was so many expired listings on January 1st. I mean, you want to talk about bottom of the funnel. Expireds right here. And for sale by owner, I mean, you want listings fast? This is where you got to be. If you're really committed and dedicated to growing a real estate sales business and you don't want to rely on the one referral from your sphere per year, or the chance of, hey, I got to do 4 open houses to pick up 1, which I think you should still be doing, by the way. I didn't say don't do those things, but if you wanted to go faster, anybody want it to go faster? Sure. This is where you got to be. Get on the phone, buy a list, No, you should not be doing them one at a time, searching for a phone number, only to have nobody pick up and you just spent an hour searching for a number. Invest in the data, 8 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday through Saturday until 10 a.m., calling expireds. I guarantee you, not only will you get better, your skill will get really good, you will build a healthy pipeline of listings that will allow you to accelerate and dominate all of this year. This right here. These are bottom of the funnel. And then third would be, who picked their geographic farm? I mean, we launched one of the most incredible value add tools that you could ever ask for with our farming program. Right? Who put orders in, by the way, for farming? Smart move. Okay, smart move. Best ROI you're gonna ask for. Okay. If you haven't picked a geographic farm yet, man, you need to pick. You're gonna miss opportunities that are gonna be right around you. Imagine living in a place where you have dollar signs popping up all around you, and you're just letting them go to other people. Like, I live here. I'm cool, I like living here, I want to be here, but let's just let the dollars go to other people. Anybody like that plan? How's that plan sound? Okay, so fucking pick and act now. There are people who are going to list their houses this week. Do you know that? You guys know that there are human beings that are going to put their houses on the market? Like, now is one of the most productive listing periods of the entire year. You know why? Because everybody was chilling on the holidays. I don't want to put my house on the market for Christmas. I got a big tree. I got friends coming over. We got dinners. And then it's the new year. Who wants to think about listing the house? Okay, January 5th, fucking put the house on the market. January 6th, all right, come on, let's go. Let's get the first open houses on the weekend. Let's get this thing sold, right? It's cold as hell everywhere else. There's a lot of people still in town. Let's get this thing on the market. Do you have a listing pipeline right now? If you don't have a listing pipeline right now, guess where you need to be? Right here. You know how many houses were listed and expired on December 31? And right now, they haven't picked another agent yet. They haven't decided who they're going to work with yet. They're still thinking about selling. And between now and March 31st, because it's about a 90-day window where expireds come off, and then within that basically that 30 to 90-day window, they pick another realtor. Some of them are on it right away. But it's about, hey, we need to chill for a minute. It was a little messed up. I hated my realtor. I don't like any realtors right now. They need to calm down a minute, and then they're open to taking your call. Because I still want to sell. Because, by the way, I put my house on the market because I want to move it forward in my life. And I'm just waiting for one of you to call me. Listing pipeline right here, man. If all you did was this, you can crush and have an incredible year. I just gave you 3 to 4 ways that you're going to have a great year. Man, make sure you got a plan. It's right here. This is it, guys. Regla and I attended a seminar many years ago at a C21 event, and the speaker said what, Regla?
That it's a lead generation problem.
Every problem you have in your business is a lead generation problem. Every problem you have in your business can be solved by generating leads. Right now, if you don't have enough business, it's because you're not doing enough. You're in your fucking head. You're letting the bullshit get in the way. You're letting life happen to you. Instead, it's time to lace up those boots and get to work. This is the year where you get to work. No more nonsense. No more excuses. Then what we got to do is we got to make sure we got a good system. Got to have a good system. You're keeping track of all your leads in a database, right? Everybody here is using technology to keep track. Everybody here has a schedule where they do their follow-ups, where you make sure, hey, I'm not going to let anything fall through the cracks. Do you know how much it sucks? Like, does anyone really know how much it sucks when you talk to someone, like a friend, a neighbor, and you space out And then you call them like a week or a month later. Or how about this one? Ready? You want to know some real fucking pain?
Someone else.
You see on social media that they just listed their house with someone else. And you're like, they said it was mine. They said I was going to list it. But guess what? You were fucking around. You didn't make the calls. You didn't do the work. You didn't show up because you were just like too wrapped up in whatever. And then they listed with someone else. Man, that is painful. Anybody know what that pain feels like? Man, that pain sucks. Like that is the worst pain. Because the only person you can look at is you. It's like, oh my God, I am a loser. I mean, you got to be honest with yourself, guys. Stop sugarcoating shit. Stop trying to make yourself feel better when you're not actually doing what you're supposed to do. And by the way, avoiding it isn't going to work. Okay? Distracting yourself, that's not going to work. You feel like even more of a loser because you know you're distracting yourself away from the thing you know you need to do, prolonging your pain. Huh? No, man. Every single day, you got to generate and follow up. Generate and follow up. Generate and what?
Follow up.
Every single day. This is the year of no more bullshit, of no more nonsense, of no more disorganization. This is the year. I would love to tell you that I'm going to have something new for you. I would love to tell you that there's some new formula, some new magic button, some new marketing gimmick. By the way, if anybody thinks that, go give that fucking gimmicky coach online your money and then come back to me and tell me if it worked or not. Because there are a lot of people out there who are going to try to sell you everything they can to make it easier for you. Go ahead. Tell me how it goes. You are in the direct sales business. You must go get it. It is not going to come to you. You guys ready?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about some things that you can do to help yourself. Okay. Now, the reason I only have sphere here is because everybody becomes your sphere. Do you guys understand that? Everybody becomes your sphere. That stranger that is the neighbor that you're circle dialing, guess what they become? Your sphere, right? They just are in that outer ring. After you call them, they are now in your sphere. So we're only here, okay? We're only here. So it's voice to voice or face to face. This is the direct active. Now we got to do the passive. So this is marketing. Ready? Let's get clear if we got a marketing plan. I've got a good social plan. Here's what I want to see for social media. We talked about it last time. Man, I'm just like repeating myself over here. Maybe that's because the shit works. Right, remember this? Social media, we talked about 70% personal, 30% business. Anybody know where Nikki went on vacation?
Hawaii.
How do you guys know that?
Social media.
Uh-huh. Cool. Did it look like she had fun? Are you all happy for her and the time she had with her children and her family? Of course you are. Did she at any time while she was on vacation throw a fucking listing post in there? Just sold shit? No, it was about personal. Because people want to get to see you like you're a real human being. Those of you who are still hiding, you're fucked. You're screwed. I don't know what you're waiting for. There's no magic. Your face ain't going to change. Your voice, your heart, your mind, it's yours. It's time to start sharing them in a way that actually lets people get to know you. Because that is how you will grow your social presence. 70% personal, 30% business. How often should you post? How often?
Every day.
Anybody disagree with me?
Nope.
Okay. Why every day?
So you stay top of mind.
Exactly. You have to stay top of mind. If you don't stay top of mind, someone else will. Are you guys okay with someone else getting the business from your sphere? Who's okay with that? Cool. Every freaking day. Every day. And we're not going to go into a class on what you should post. We've done all of that. It's not so hard to figure out what to post, okay, every day. How about this one? Everybody's favorite. Got a plan? You got a plan? If you can talk to another human being face to face, you can talk to a video camera. Okay, if you could talk to another human being, here's the thing. What I want you to do is I want you to apply the one-to-one conversation with a one-to-many approach. Act like you're having a conversation with another human being. Talk to one person at a time on the camera lens. Okay? And then just send it out. And here's what I want you to do. Ready? Who has been doing video consistently and feels good about it? Okay. So the rest of you are not doing it. Why? Tell me why you're not doing it.
I do need to be more consistent with it though.
Okay. Why aren't you doing it at all? Tell me why.
I don't know what to video.
You don't know what to video. Okay, fair enough. I don't know what to video. Anyone else on that one? I don't know what to video. Okay. Are you a real estate agent?
Yes.
Are you doing realtor shit?
Yes.
Then you video that. Hey, here I am doing realtor shit. Here I am, I'm doing realtor stuff. I'm out doing realtor stuff, showing you what I'm doing. That's what you video. Do you have knowledge that other people may not have?
Yes.
There we go. There's another one.
So this is on your personal?
Yes.
Okay.
Always on your personal. Nobody is looking at your business page. Nobody looks at it. Okay? Now you could put stuff on your business page, but don't think that that's where your business lives. Your business lives on your personal Facebook or Instagram page. So I don't know what to say. Great. Did we cover that? Like there's more stuff that you could talk about. Are you having conversations with human beings?
Yes.
Then have them on a camera. What do you say to those people?
What I'm doing, how you.
Exactly. There you go. Right? Why else aren't you doing it? Tell me.
Why I didn't do it is because I didn't want to, I didn't like it.
Okay. Remember, right? So too big, too small, not fun. Which one was it?
Not fun.
All of them.
Right. Exactly. See, being honest with yourself is really important. Too big, too small, not fun. You want to know the fastest path to accelerate your brand and your recognition is talking to the camera and letting people get to know you.
And it's for me, I'm the same. My excuse. I make it a bigger deal than it really is, and I tell myself, oh, I'm so busy, I'm running around. But the times that I do like stupid videos, like the trash that I had to clear out a garage, that got the most views, and I was just doing realtor shit. Came from the gym. I had no makeup on. My hair was a mess, but I was cleaning out this disgusting garage, and people were like, "Yeah, my realtor never did anything like that." And so I make the excuse, I'm busy, but when I do it, it works, and I get.
So too big is it's too big for me. Like I have to think about what to say. I'm not going to say it right. That's too big. Anybody? Anybody on that one? I don't know what to say. It's too big. Put your hands up if you're like this is for you. Like be real, please. Okay. Too small is I'm busy. I'm doing other stuff. Meanwhile, you'll go to my story in just a moment if you haven't already seen it. I shot a 60-second video right out the door before you all walked in here. It's not like I don't have shit to do. Right? And guess what? People will watch it. People will not. People will like it. People will not. People will stay on it for 10 seconds. People will stay on it for the full 60 seconds. And you know what? It doesn't fucking matter. Because I already did it. It's done. And now I'll do another one. And then I'll do another one. And guess what happens is that the more I do them, the more people get to know me. And the more they get to know me, if they're for me, then those people watch. Because my brand and my message is consistent and cohesive, because I'm talking about something that's very important to me that resonates with my audience. Right? What resonates with your audience? So I want you to write down, I saw your hand, Ron. I want you to write down what would resonate most with my audience. Like, what do they want to hear? What would be useful for my audience to hear from me? You are real estate professionals. You have knowledge and information and skill that other people don't have. They don't have it. They're looking to you, right? Or in Regula's case, she just pointed out, like, hey, I'm thinking about selling my house, or I know someone thinking about selling my house, and I know realtors, but man, now I see this realtor that I know, and look at what she's doing. And it's something as simple as, just taking care of business, doing realtor shit, right? You guys, please don't mistake that you think that people know what we do. They don't know what we do. You have to show them. And the more you show them what you're doing, the more they're going to say, that's my person. That's the one I'm going to hire. That's the one I'm going to refer.
Yeah, so I just want to remind everybody that when you don't think people are watching your videos, think twice. So we were with some friends last night, and I haven't seen Jill in probably 6 years. Doesn't comment on anything. She sat down next to me, the first thing she said to me, I loved your videos. And here I think they're goofy and they're fun and they're this and they're that. I love your videos. And I looked at her, I was like, wow. So I just want to remind everybody, it works. And you don't even know that they're watching. Because they're not commenting, they're not liking, but they are watching. So you gotta just continue to do more of it. It works.
Now, if you're afraid, right, if your ego says, but I have to be good at it, or I have to do it in a way that makes me look like something, that's a trap. That's a trap. Okay? Yes, Ronnie, your videos are goofy. Just messing with you. Okay?
That's me.
Right? I'm kidding. I don't think they are at all. I love when you come on and share because it's you. And you're just being you. Right? See, that's the thing. No one else can do that. Only you are you. And so as opposed to being kind of wrapped up in your ego, that's the part of you that wants to protect you. That's the part of you that says, oh no, this might be unsafe for me. I might get judged or critiqued, and that would be too much for me. That's the part of you that's keeping you stuck. Okay, let's talk about digital. Your digital marketing. Google My Business listing, check. Let me see, I got to Google My Business listing. Do I have reviews on my Google My Business listing? Am I feeding that mechanism so that when people go online and they search my name, they find something? And I'm happy about what they find. You got to make sure that this is right. How about your website? Of course, you're all provided one through your C21 affiliation. Is it what you want it to be? How about this? Does your presence online have consistency and cohesion where you got the same picture everywhere? And is it a picture that says confidence, professional, brand, right? Is that everywhere across the board on all of your platforms? Okay, this is critical, guys. We got to make sure this is right so that when people go out and find you, they find what you want them to find. Okay? How about this one? Ready? Email. How's your email going? Do you have a regular flow of email that's going out to your database? Do you know what your email open rates are? So Ron and I right now are focused in, we're in agent recruiting, right? Like we need to grow, we're recruiting agents. And one of the ways we're doing it is that I've built a massive email list and I send out information, right? Video. I don't ask for anything when I send out. It's for information purposes. I want to drive people to my content so that they can get to know me. Once they get to know me, right, I send them a friend request on Facebook, then they start to see what I'm doing there. Then, when it comes time for me to give them a phone call because they've been engaging, it's an easier conversation for me to have. Right? We're between 50 and 60% open rate on our warm list. Out of 20,000 email addresses that I have, we baked it down to 4,000 warm and 2,000 to 2,500 people are open in my email.
That's great.
Yeah, that's solid.
Okay? Do you have a strategy for your email? Do you have a strategy for your email? Please don't think that email is kind of like, whatever, it's useless, and I send out my newsletter. Are you looking at who's opening it? Are you calling the people that are opening it? Right? That's where your bread and butter is, right there. If you're sending out an email newsletter, which I hope you guys all are, I mean, Alex fucking nearly does it all for you, okay? Are you looking at who's opening? Are you calling those people? Are you reaching out to them and say, hey, I saw you open my email. Hey, Happy New Year. Hey, sharing great content out in the world. What are you up to? And then, of course, you go back to your SOI call script. Like, this is the easiest fucking thing you're ever going to do. Rinse, repeat. Keep doing it. Same conversation over and over again. And have that conversation in video form so you can talk to more people at once. And then finally is print. What is your print plan? Now, fortunately, Alex is a genius, right? Who can take my ideas and put them into actual, like, they happen, okay? Alex, you'll be able to clap for her in just a minute. She's going to come out and you can clap it up for her.
I know you're already clapping. It's okay.
They are, okay? We just gave you a tool to get your print right. Now, it's not just geographic farming, it's farming. Meaning that your sphere of influence should all be receiving something in the mail from you. You know why? Because nobody else is sending them anything. Your job is to make sure everyone knows what you do. Simple business, right? Ready? Make sure everyone knows what you do and never let them forget. That's your job. Right? First part is what?
Everyone knows what you do.
Make sure everyone, repeat after me, knows what I do. Number two, never let them forget. This is like not complicated, people. One of the ways you do that is through your marketing. Get something in the mail to them. The postcard campaigns that we've created are fabulous for your sphere. Why? I mean, the agent value piece is fantastic. The seasonal piece, who here sent out a Happy New Year card to their sphere of influence? Okay, only a few of you. Did you guys know that we had a Happy New Year card you could send to your sphere?
Different than the you mean Happy New Year different from the first mail?
No, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it, right? Okay? If you send it to your sphere, congratulations. I'm talking about not just your geographic farm. I'm talking to your sphere. How about this for print? And we're going to talk about it in just a minute when Alex joins us. A printed CMA or a printed home value analysis for everybody in your database that owns a house. How valuable could that be to start your year off right, giving them value? How about handwritten thank you cards, handwritten birthday cards, handwritten anniversary cards? I have just given you guys everything you need to dominate this year. Did I miss anything? What?
No.
So there should be zero reason why any of you doesn't have the year you want to have. Zero reason why. Oops. Let's make sure your mindset is right. You got to figure out how to get your head right. This means you wake up when you're supposed to and you start the very beginning of your day filling your mind with the ideas, understanding, and direction of what you want the most. Anybody start the day today feeling like not so good, like my head was wrong? Okay, good. How does that go? I heard this great thing on a motivational speaker. It's like every single morning when you wake up, you got two crews in your head. You got forming negative and forming positive, right? You wake up and you're like starting with the negative talk. Forming negative goes, okay guys, we're building negative shit today. Adam woke up, he's thinking negative. Guess what? Let's get busy on the negative shit. And that's your day. So you got to get control of your head if you want to succeed in 2026. Next is you got to get control of your schedule. Enough already. Stop allowing the distractions to keep you from what you really want. Stop allowing the excuses. Every single one of you has the same thing to work with, 24 hours. Why is it that some of you are succeeding at a very high level and the rest of you are languishing? That is this and this. This and this. No, everything else is not as important. This must be the most important thing you accomplish this year. When you hit your financial goals, let me just ask the room a question. Does your life change this year? Put your hand up if that's you. Then this needs to be the most fucking important thing you do all year. Period. Nothing else. One thing. Oh, Christ. And then we just gotta settle into the work. Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. I'm excited because I know that each one of you is up for it. I know that you're all ready to change 1 year. In 1 year. I mean, you could do anything for a year, right? I know some of you are still young enough where 1 year feels like a lot of time. The older you get, it's no longer that much time, right? It goes like this anyway, doesn't it? Like, how fast did 2025 go?
Fast.
So guess what? 2026 is going to go even faster. It's going to go even faster, okay? 1 year. You could do anything for a year, can't you? For 1 year. Change your life. For 1 year. Who's got kids in the room? You want to make a difference for your kids? Who's got a partner in the room who could use your help? Who's got parents in the room that might need some help at the end of their life? Right? It's not just about you. And the time when you are stuck in your shit, you need to stop being so damn selfish. And instead, you need to be the person that you need to be this year. This is the year you become the person that you're meant to become. You all with me on this?
Yes.
Can you see that person?
Yes.
Can you see that person at the end of the year? Yes. Saying, fuck yes, I did it. I changed my life this year.
Absolutely.
Well, give yourselves a hand then. All right, let's hear from the team. Alex, anything you want to share? We got to get this group out of here. I've been on a roll, and I need to give you some time.
Yeah, Adriana.
Okay.
Okay, so hi guys. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to announce our winners for the Q4 Branding Challenge. So first place we have Irina, who has Irina Davidoff. I know we have a couple Irinas that earned $500.
Yay! All right. Outstanding. Good job.
Second place we have Adriana Castro.
She's online. Not feeling well today. I think she's here.
And then we have third place, we have Allison Kaufman for $100 coming in third place for the branding challenge. So congratulations.
Outstanding.
Great job.
Wonderful.
Thank you. All right, so a lot of information. So newsletter and power session we had last week. I know we had a small group because it was a holiday week. So if you did miss that Empower session, I did send a follow-up email with step-by-step videos so you can go in there to set up your newsletter. If you can't find your email, look in SB Connect. The video is also there available for you as well. Okay. Then I want to talk about farming. As Adam touched base a little bit about that earlier, our January our January postcard is being sent today. So thank you for those of you that have already confirmed all of your information. There's still 3 of you that Marlon has been in communication with you to just finalize your mailing list or your postcard. So if you have not done that already, please make sure you do that as soon as possible after this meeting so we can make sure we get it out on time. And then a couple of reminders. When you guys are going into SB Agent Hub as a whole in general, if you're trying to communicate on the chat, please remember that it's only available during office hours, okay? We have a reminder on there, but I know some of you have reached out and say, oh, nobody's in the chat. It's because the office is closed during that time, so please make sure you wait until the office hours so you can go in there if somebody is available, okay? Another quick side note is if you close the chat or if you go on to a different page, your chat will close. So if you're waiting for a response for somebody to respond to you, you're not going to get it. So keep that in mind as well. Also, when you guys create orders moving forward, I am going to create a video with step-by-step instructions on how to create an order, manage your order like I have previously. Just waiting to do a couple funny little design updates that we're working on. I want to make sure those are done before I create the video for you guys. When you're creating an order, as soon as you're done creating the order, you have the option to go in there and to upload your list if you are going to be providing it immediately. Okay? So make sure you have your list prepared. You can upload it then, or you can always return back to your order later on and update it there as well. If you are going to be using the same list for, which I recommend for your, for your different campaigns that you're purchasing, I would recommend sending Marlon a message or an email or a message through the pop-up to let him know that you're going to be using the same list, so he doesn't hunt you down for the next campaign and ask you for your list. He'll already have it and he'll be able to do that quickly for you. Okay? And then that's it for now. I'm not going to bombard you with that information, but that's it for now. Everything I'll give you more. Okay, so that's that. All right, so we're going to move on to the Q1 challenge. Okay, so we are starting our Q1 challenge officially, today, but technically we're going to go back until January 1st. So this is our listings challenge. This is our annual challenge that we do in the beginning of the year to encourage you guys to, number one, send out Moxie presentations and provide home value analysis to your customers in your database. I know Adam was just talking about that earlier. So this is great to provide an annual update and refresh to anybody that you already sent a home value analysis to previously, to let them know how the market's changed, what the values are looking like in their neighborhood currently. So that is the first way to participate, is by sending the most Moxie presentations to customers or people in your SOI through your database. The second way to win is to have the most listings signed, right? That's the goal. The goal is to convert and to have the most listings signed. So again, like we did last year, we're going to do 4 winners, 2 per category. So first place and second place, 1 for most listings, 1 for most Moxie presentations. They're going to be first place prizes are $500 like we did last year, and second place prize will be $250. Now I've already sent an email, I've already put it into a Facebook event, I've already put a post in there. I know it's a lot of information, so just refer back to that. And then if you have any questions, just let me know. And I'm excited to be helping you guys with your farming and converting. And so I'm excited for those of you that have already participated. We have got a lot of adoption and getting really good feedback. So congratulations to those of you that have already jumped in and did it. Now I'm done.
Okay.
I don't know, something else.
Very good. So look, we do our listings challenge at the beginning of the year every year, right? There's a reason why we do it this time of year, because we want to, not that you need incentives, but if we could grease the wheel a little bit for you so that we can help you guys get the business you want to get. I can't think of a better conversation to have after the Happy New Year call, which is, hey, I'm doing my annual home value analysis, my positioning and pricing analysis, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to get that out into the mail for you in the next, week. Take a look. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll give you a follow-up call. Does that mean that they have to be selling in order for you to provide that to them? No. In fact, it's not a sales, it's not an impetus for you to say, hey, you need to list your house. This is something that I do as a value add for everybody in my database that owns a home. The market has changed. Sales have occurred that could affect the value of your home. More importantly, could affect the equity in your home. Listen, I assure you that people right now, as it relates to their house, they're thinking about, is my equity safe? You know why? Because that equity might be important or necessary for something in their lives. And here you come along, give them the equity checkup, give them the home value analysis. I couldn't think of a better thing for you guys to be doing in the beginning of the year than this particular item. And of course, we're going to grease the wheel for you. Okay? And great job to those that built their brands online successfully beginning of the year. Everybody like that branding challenge? I mean, do you feel like you moved further? Your marketplace got to know you better. Okay, great. Thank you, Alex. By the way, in case you didn't notice, Alex is in a different office. I know it's weird. I'm not really used to it yet either. Just a quick aside, so you may have seen my social post. Jessica has moved on from the role of recruiter. She is a full-time agent with us, and she's pursuing something else in her life. So, I get to recruit. Yay. Can't think of anybody better for the job right now. If you have any referrals, anybody that you want to, connect to the business, please give them to me now. I am going to be doing that, and we're looking for a recruiter. We're ready to hire someone to take on that role as well. So if anybody knows anyone that they think might be a great fit, please let us know. That office over there right now means it's open for use, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a schedule so that we can actually kind of like hotel it. You get like 2 hours at a time, right? So we'll set that up. We'll let everybody know how that works so that you can have use of that office. Another quick aside as it relates to offices, we're expanding this year. So excited. All of that is gonna be a whole nother suite back there. Very excited about that, including lots of different offices. But that'll be talked about in our recognition and reveal, our annual. We're not calling it anniversary and awards anymore. It's recognition and reveal in February. We'll talk more about that then. Okay, yes.
Yay. So conveniently, my Empower this Thursday is how to create a home value analysis. So there's no excuse if you don't remember how to create one, or if you're getting ready for a listing presentation, you can use it both ways. Okay, it's the same tool. So I'm happy to have all of you this Thursday so you can take advantage of this
Opportunity.
Thank you. Other than that, back last year we had Officer Jimmy with a safety month, and many of you came forward interested in having the RAD class. So we have that confirmed on 3 consecutive days for the last week of January. I just have to confirm with all of you that said, yeah, I'm interested, that you're really participating, because we are having officers taking their personal time after hours. This will be after work, 3 consecutive days, either Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So please don't leave before confirming with me if you are actually participating. This is free, and this is great for our women's safety. So that will be something we will be confirming the day and the times, okay? Other than that, I know Eva participated in this, and you get a certificate. I don't know if you want to share any insight about this and the importance.
Sure. Is there anything else you're going to talk about? Because I can talk about when I go in.
No, well, open house.
Go ahead. Go
Yeah.
over your open
So
house.
just remember, for some of you that haven't been here in a while, if you have a listing and that property is available for open house, please let me know the address so we can share that with all of us by the end of the day on email and a family page. Those of you that doesn't have a listing but are available, look for that email and or family page on Mondays that I will be sharing which properties are available. You communicate with listing agent and get then your request of marketing through SP Agent Hub. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, Eva.
All right. So about the RAD class. RAD stands for Rape, Aggression, Defense. And what it really teaches you is just to think every time you're in a situation. When you look at a police officer, they're generally standing very balanced and ready in case they have to do anything, move their body a certain way. It really raises your awareness about people and about things that could potentially happen, and gives you some key things that you can do to get yourself out of a situation. So that's the key, is just to keep yourself safe. And we as realtors often meet people who don't know. So I highly recommend it. I've done it twice, once with the Delray Beach Police Department, once with the Hope Police Department, and it's a great class.
Empower session
Moving
canceled
on to
today.
real estate. Rentals, we're still seeing, so we have new things with rentals that I know that I brought up. October 1st, there was a new law passed regarding the flood disclosure form. As landlords, when we're working with the landlords, we have the responsibility to provide that form to a potential tenant before they sign the lease or at the time of lease signing. That means when you have a tenant, that form should be expected to be received from the opposite side, from the landlord. Not everyone is on our knowledge-based level knowing that. So it's up to us to make sure that we're covering our bases and making sure we're getting that information for our customers, because it is a law. And we have a responsibility, whether the other agent did it or not, and we require that form. And I'm missing it on a lot of rentals. I know we had seasonals that started earlier in the year before the form, but it's happening now and we need it. There's another one where on July 1st of last year, the law changed regarding disclosure, where tenants and landlords can now communicate important information via email as long as they agree to that. Otherwise, it had to be via US mail. So that's another form that we require. So as we're going through the rentals, I know I've put a lot of them in an incomplete section in app files because we're waiting on those forms. Just understand that we're just covering our bases. It's protecting you, it's protecting the tenants, our landlords. So that's the whole part of the process. So thank you for your cooperation in that. If you have any questions, if you're getting a listing and you're not sure, let us help you before you get to the point of having a lease signed and having monies paid, and then we're backpedaling. So we're looking at these and trying to get this stuff in real time, because ideally it should happen before the tenant signs the lease. And then I'm doing beginner app files training. I know there's some of you that are new that haven't done the class, so I'll be going over actually it's not just beginner, it's app files, just working app files, learning all of the different things. What I used to do is advanced, I cover all of that in there as far as converting an app file, crossing things out, adding initials, so tomorrow at 1:30. And I think that's it. Oh, and are you going to talk about our fees? So Adam will share the rest of the stuff that I'll be handling.
Thank you.
Sure.
Ron?
All right, so question, who do you call? Good answer. Well done. Just want to remind every single one of you, when you need help, don't hesitate.
Did you say Ghostbuster?
Don't say I'm sorry, to bother you. This is what we're here, this is why we're partners.
Hi, honey.
Call your mentor first. If they can't assist you, they can't help you, then text Adam, myself, and Eva in a group text. One of us will answer. When one of us answers, that's who you stay with throughout that rest of that transaction. You don't bounce between the three of us to get your answers. Okay, we're trying to be as efficient as possible. We have a lot of people that we're assisting, that we're helping. We want to continue to help you in the best way possible. So who do you call? Thank you. A couple other things. On the challenge that just got launched this week, my Empower session is setting up searches and doing value analysis, comp analysis. I'm going to take the entire session doing comp analysis. If you don't know how to do a search by now, then that's another deal. We'll talk about that later. But really doing the comp analysis, the value analysis, it's an art. This is no science to this. You really need to know where to go, how to find it. We're going to spend the entire session doing that. So that'll help you with doing your analysis and coming up with really the proper numbers that you need to be able to present. And also asking the right questions. It's really important that we ask the right questions. If we ask the right questions, we will know how to help our people. Because if we don't know what they're looking for, they don't know what they're looking for, asking the right questions will be able to help determine that. And then lastly, productivity coaching. I am going to analyze our entire program within the next week and a half to 2 weeks. I'm going to look at all of your numbers, all of our numbers together. Just like Adam said, we're not messing around. We are leveling up. So if you want to come for the ride and level up and have your best year possible, that's what we're here for. Everybody have a great week. Thank you.
All right, great. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it. And then just one final housekeeping note. So yes, you want to have on your schedule the recognition and reveal. That's February the 2nd, if I remember correctly, right? That's a Monday morning, so we won't be here. We're going to be here Monday mornings, 10 a.m. In case you guys forgot, we'll be here every single Monday morning. Was this a valuable time for you guys here today? Everybody glad you came? Anybody said, fuck it, I should have stayed home and in bed? Anybody? You could say it out loud to me. Tell me it was better staying home in bed. Okay, good. So my suggestion is keep coming. Okay, the way this works is through repetition. We need to be reminded more than we need to be told. You guys understand that? Yep. We need to be reminded more than we need to be told. And so the reminders matter. Keep showing up. If for some reason you aren't here, I'm going to be thinking to myself, not in it. You don't want me thinking that. Okay? You need to send a clear, unequivocal message to yourself that you are in it. That you are not going to let your excuses get in the way this year. So February 2nd. Also this month, we're going to send out, we have updates to our policies and procedures. So it's like how we operate. We need to put the updates in place because business changes, life changes. So we are going to send out an update to the PPM. We are going to send out an update. So Century 21 did change its master's level and centurion standards for 2026, which means that we are going to map changes as well to our commission structure as a result of it. Okay, so we're going to send that out to you guys. We could talk about it. We could workshop around it. It's going to be pretty cut and dry. We're going to send that out to you as well. We are going to have some fee changes. Hey, look, it's getting more expensive to operate a business. It's getting more expensive to live life. So we are going to have some slight fee increases on some of the different fees that we charge and that you charge your customers. We're going to get all that out to you. And then we also have errors and omissions due this month. We're going to get your invoices out to you by the 15th. We highly suggest you pay in full out of the gate because there are going to be incremental increases in costs if you have to pay over time. We're paying for it for you up front. And then, of course, you all need to be covered by errors and omissions. God forbid you don't need, you make a mistake or an error and you haven't paid. Guess what? Sorry. Okay? It's not an option. Right? Just like insurance, you hope you never have to use it, but you absolutely have to pay for it. Okay, so we're going to get that out to you by the 15th, so keep your eyes out for that. Any questions, you'll let us know. For me this week, I've got communication skill building tomorrow. Unless you are really able to influence people in the direction you want them to go, I highly encourage you to be here tomorrow at noon. We'll cover situations, we'll cover lead generation, and then 2 group coaching sessions Wednesday for establishing agents. Let me see my establishing agents in the room. Do we still have some establishing folks? We do. I know who you are. You just maybe forgot that that's what we call you. It's fine. At 10 a.m., Transform Group Coaching. If you have not passed either Pathway to Production or you have not completed mentorship, that's you. That's you. Okay? If you have not been invited into the Emerging Agent Group, you are still in the Transform Group. And then, of course, my favorite meeting of the month is our Top Producer Mastermind. I will see you guys all on Wednesday for lunch. Okay. Did we cover it all? Oh, my guy. I don't recognize you. It's like, who is this guy?
With a ponytail.
What is going on over here? I didn't recognize you.
Happy New Year, everyone. Real quick, I'll let you get to your spoons. 2 things. On the 22nd, I believe, on the 22nd, I'm doing an Empower on the life cycle of the loan. What happens when your lender's telling you, oh, it's in process, oh, it's in underwriting?